Is there a donut on my face?
Nah, you good, bro.
Hell yeah. Thank you, bro.
Since you were 16, last time you had a powdered donut?
Bro, I just don't be eating donuts for real.
No?
Like, I need to start again, though. Like, that was definitely something I used to fuck with.
I feel like donuts out here are a little dry, though.
You just gotta go to the right spots for real. Like, Randy's is super fire.
Like, went to Randy's.
Yeah, I fuck with Randy's. You just gotta get the right thing. I like them, like, complex-ass donuts with, like, Fruit Loops on them and shit.
Yeah.
I think that shit's cool.
I'm very basic with it.
Hell yeah. Nah, glazed is, like, my all-time favorite. Like, so I guess that's, like, as basic as it goes.
Yeah. So, Krispy Kreme, you, like, watch the whole process of, like, how they make it.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's fire.
Me and my mom used to get them all the time. Shit's crazy.
So you're from?
So originally from Inglewood, moved to Van Ness, moved to Compton, moved to Paramount, and then I moved to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the Pittsburgh move? What made that smart?
My grandma, she got really sick. My mom's mom, so she just wanted us to take care of her. And just the whole time we were there, like after she passed away, we just kept the crib. Because it was like way cheaper to live in Pittsburgh and shit.
Definitely.
But it was definitely like a culture shock, like shitty moment, like being out there.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
I never even saw snow before I lived there, so like,
right.
It was weird.
I had the like vice versa experience, you know, like was around snow and then like wanted to really move to California. So, but was the music sparked before you moved or was it like?
No, I didn't even start making music until I lived in Pittsburgh. So, yeah, I would just I wanted to rap for a really long time, but just never really knew anybody who could help me with it. And I started going to college out there, and I met these 3 dudes who I really fucked with, like who made music. And this was like before I performed or anything, but I like did some poetry, but I did it like in more like a rap style.
Okay.
And they were just like, yo, bro, we should work on some shit. But they didn't want to work on anything until they graduated, and I didn't like give a fuck about college at all. So like, I just wanted to find somebody who wanted to make music. So after they graduated, I dropped out, we just locked in, and I got like signed within that year and moved back out here.
What year were you said you dropped out of school?
Mm-hmm.
What year were you, like, how old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, so like, yeah, and then you got signed to...
Yeah, I got signed to Rostrum out
That must have been huge.
Yeah, man, it was fucking dope, especially because they have the Pittsburgh roots too, so...
Right, that's what I'm saying,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, same idea, it was perfect though.
When I was a freshman in high school, that was like all anyone I knew listened to.
That's fucking fire. Yeah, everybody loved Mac and Wiz, man.
And they were a small label, I feel like, at that time, right? Like super small, and now they've really branched out. And
oh yeah.
I feel like it was a lot of bands before.
Yeah, it was a lot of like alternative shit. And they started getting rappers again. They signed me, Rich the Kid, a couple people. So shit's cool.
And then, so then when you got signed, you were already back out here. Did that kind of help you, felt like with having the Pittsburgh like background? And
I think it made like Rostrum fuck with me more like on a personal level, just because they have the Pittsburgh roots and shit, and they know like I could relate to where they started because I was there too.
Right.
So yeah, that definitely helped me build relationships and shit. Like my manager Q, who was like Mac's right hand man, like he's another Pittsburgh dude who like has just been giving me hella advice since he even got me in this shit. So.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, shit's cool.
I'm about to spark this up.
For sure.
You smoke graba?
What's graba?
Graba is like a tobacco leaf, but it's like a little natural. Here, let's.
I'll fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fuck with
it. It definitely hits a little different. So.
For sure. Did we start the interview already? Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I didn't even know that was part of the interview. I thought you were just talking to me.
Yeah. just want to have it, you know, chop it up with you.
No,
so then you move back out here, and then you get signed, and then how long ago was that?
Got signed in 2019, into 2019.
Okay, so it's been a little while now.
Yeah, but it was just getting signed in 2019 was hella weird because like a couple months later COVID started. So it was like I'm literally on lockdown whenever I'm supposed to be outside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely like hard to deal with, but I think the balance was perfect because I started working on like some of my favorite shit I ever made.
during COVID.
Yeah, like,
yeah. So
I became like a way better artist.
Totally.
COVID.
That was like the make or break moment. I feel like for a lot of artists, it's like, okay, can you like really do this stuff? By yourself? Like
it was like a blessing in disguise. I feel like it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
COVID was crazy. You were out here during COVID?
Yeah, man, the whole time. And it was really crazy, but at the same time, like, it was cool to like catch up on like movies and TV and shit. Like,
so crazy. I watched
like
so
that.
much TV.
Yeah, man.
What was like your favorite thing you watched during COVID?
I feel like I dived into like all the like quote unquote best shows ever and shit. So like that was cool. Like I was watching Breaking Bad and watched
That's when I watched it too.
I watched The Wire. I watched Sopranos. I finally watched like the whole Godfather and shit. Like yeah, just trying to like catch up on everything that like niggas would say was cool.
Right.
Like growing up.
Yeah. So where did the name come from?
My favorite color. So whenever I first started making music, I told my mom like I'm gonna drop out and I'm gonna make music. And she was like, okay, well you just gotta keep in mind that coming up with your own style is like coming up with a color you've never seen before. So I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what does she mean by that? And she's like, yeah, you just need to come up with a color you've never seen before with no help from any other color. Like, you can't combine nothing, just come up with your own color. So I was recording music, and I was like, oh shit, like, I ain't never heard this type of style before. I guess this is my favorite color. I'm my favorite color, and then it's just my favorite color. So I guess it's just like a world that I'm creating, and my favorite color is just whatever I'm feeling in that moment. I guess figuratively.
Super different of a name.
Yeah, man.
I think it makes you want to listen, right?
Bro, people be fucking me up on my name sometimes. Like say like a blog or something post me, like there'd be comments like, man, rappers can't come up with names these days. And shit. I'm like, bro, suck my dick. Like you don't even know the meaning.
Try frying you real quick.
Yeah, but it's all love.
So where do you see yourself like 5 years from now? Like, you got the label down, you know, COVID's done.
COVID is done.
You know, I would say COVID's done.
I hope COVID's done. You never know nowadays. Fuck. 5 years. I want to act really bad. I want to like start branching out. Like, of course I want to keep making music. I want to like really like coin everything I'm trying to do and perform a lot more. And I want to be really known. I guess I am known as a musician now, but I want to like really be known as a musician first.
Right.
But then show people I can act and do comedy and shit too. Like I always try to incorporate humor and shit in my shit just so like people know I'm not that like super serious all the time.
Right.
Cause when I first came out, like I was like putting out videos in caskets and shit. Like I was fucked up.
Yeah, I watched some of your videos. You got dope videos.
Thank
I like
you,
your
bro.
visuals.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I really just want to like form this like jack of all trades mindset and really like try everything I wanted to do my entire life. For
Hell yeah.
Which has always just been like entertainment based, and I want to write a book and shit. I want to do all types of stuff, bro. And I think I'm at a point now that I'm older where I'm like, oh yeah, like I might as well just fucking do this shit. I just rapped and it worked, so
yeah.
Who says other shit can't work too?
You have like big inspirations, like when you were like starting to make the music, you know, like your biggest push? Or
I was listening to, I feel like my inspiration musically like wasn't even music, if that makes sense. Like I guess it was music, but like me like thinking about music outside of making music. Like I just genuinely loved music, and my mom, she would listen to so much shit around the house, and just seeing how it would make her feel, I just knew I wanted to make like other people feel how organically happy music made her feel.
Yeah.
So I kind of just adopted music organically, I feel like, and yeah.
Yeah. Do you have dreads?
Yeah, they're
Bro,
in the
that shit fucked me up when that first had, because I was like, I watched one video and I was like, oh, okay, he's got a hat on, you know, and then the next video I was like, damn, his hair, but then it was like a couple months after, so I was like, there's no way.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, okay, he keeps it up.
Yeah, bro, I got these fucking freeform wild ass dreads right now.
Shit's tough.
Yeah, like it's had them for a couple years now, and I be hiding them and shit because I like fucking people up.
Yeah, no, you fucked me up for sure. Yeah.